I hope they have home insurance, because this one could tear the house down. It's Dive Bomb Diego Hill taking on the handsome devil, Drew Hood.
Introducing first, hailing from Virginia Beach, Virginia, representing Puerto Rico, the son of Lucha Underground, MLW Zone, the Dive Bomb Diego
The high flyer, Diego Hill. You just might catch jet lag from the swag as Diego looking to secure the bag here at Last Call. It was last month at the second annual Hardywood Cup when Diego Hill and Flip Sequoia had one of the most exciting, unpredictable, action-packed matches in RVA Pro history. Diego came out the victor in that exchange, and the Dive Bomb knows how to bring this Hardywood crowd to its feet.
and his opponent making his way to the ring at this time. He is the handsome devil himself, the necessary evil, hailing from Raleigh, North Carolina. He is Drew Hood.
If styles make fights, then this clash of wrestling style could mean match of the night. There he is, the necessary evil, Drew Hood. For my money, the most dangerous man in RVA Pro. A technical wizard, student of the game, the handsome devil. Looks to be in peak physical condition. I think may have put on a good 15 pounds of muscle. I've never seen Drew Hood with this type of body mass and look in quite this exemplary physical state. Well, there's no debating as to who the Hardywood crowd is solidly behind. Well, wait a minute. The commentator's curse. I spoketh too soon. Drew Hood has a contingency of fans. They certainly respect what this competitor can do in the ring. There's the collar and elbow tie up, first contact. Diego taking the arm. And what you see here, and this is totally in Drew Hood's wheelhouse, is some technical prowess as both of these very different, very capable, very talented individuals feel each other out. Diego Hill with a little bit of the misdirection. Not sure what he's going for here, but it worked. The reversal. And Drew Hood is brought to his knees. Much to the joy, this capacity crowd, once again our 12th sellout here at RVA Pro. We are Richmond Wrestling. Hold on. Diego Hill, don't blink. You might miss something. Wow. The agility, the athleticism. Otherworldly. Looking for the leg sweep. Hill hitting the ropes. Hood finds himself toppled. Man, what a low drop kick to the shin. That was very innovative. I don't know if I've ever seen that or that. A basement drop kick to the face. Drew Hood turned in a way the physical anatomy is not meant to contort. And as quick and sudden as Diego Hill is, he's comfortable taking his time. However, sometimes I do think, and this is just a constructive criticism, maybe the dive bomb is a little too concerned with the crowd's ovation. He seems to feed off of the applause. From the island of Puerto Rico, the Boricua dive bomb Diego Hill has Drew Hood crawling on hands and knees for the majority of this matchup. Hill in no rush. Oh man, hard right fist on the money. Dazed is Hood. Is Hill rather. Hood whips off Hill. Diego again with the arm. It looks like Diego has picked a target. And Diego returns the southpaw with a hard left shot to the face of Drew. The handsome devil cuts Diego off at the pass. And a combination capped off with the sack-o-ish slam, that fall away, tossing Diego Hill like a bag of laundry. And look for the necessary evil. Mr. Drew Hood. Almost said Drew Hill. Can't blame me, I'm from Baltimore. Drew Hood trying to assert his dominance. Doing a great job of that. As Hood caught Diego making a rare mistake. And now biting the forehead of the Puerto Rican high flyer. A smile cracks the chagrin, the dark facade of the handsome devil. The Irish whip. Look at Diego Hill. Innovative would be an understatement. As once again, Drew Hood reeling, but a spine buster. Textbook, scintillating, the leg is hooked. Near fall. Just too early in the match and not enough punishment dished out to Diego Hill. Drew Hood's able to hit that spine buster once some time has passed. I think that would have been a concise victory. Rear chin lock applied. Not quite center of the ring. It certainly has Diego far enough from the ropes to get the break. Drew trying to close the distance between himself and Hill. Diego using that momentum, getting Hill off his back. Diego now with double shoulder tackles, leaving his own feet to add to the impact. And a belly to back release suplex. Well, the man retired. Again, you blink, you might not be able to see Diego Hill. On the shoulders! An attitude adjustment. Hood was looking for the cover. He gets it. 2 count. You can see the gears turning. Drew Hood trying to recalibrate. Get that game plan back in order. Hood is so smart. So damn talented. And that extra 20 pounds of muscle, this is where it'll really come into play. And the wrestling IQ of Drew Hood on full display as he has that, well, had that right arm trapped of Diego Hill. But that arm is now free. The left still in captivity and in the clutches of this submission maneuver. Drew Hood trying to crank the neck of Diego into his chest while getting torque on that arm. And the fan base ushering Diego to his feet again. Another, a left hand, the pitch, the headbutt. Oh, both men teetering. And an enziguri behind the ear, caught Hood flush. Nice German suplex. Diego wipes it off, a super kick. A discus lariat. The exchange, the back and forth, the seesaw matchup. Anyone's ball game. Both men down. And Hardywood comes unglued. If you need any evidence that we are Richmond wrestling, there it is. The referee instituting the mandatory standing 10 count. I'll be Captain Obvious here and say the first man to his feet has the clear advantage. And at the 8 count, the standing 8 count, both Diego Hill and Drew Hood to their knees. Tit for tat, fisticuffs. Back to their feet, that vertical base. Both individuals, both competitors, definitely feeling the effects of this matchup. Repeated forearms now out of the Handsome Devil. Duck 2. And a standing Superman punch. Going low does Hill. And that spinning merry-go-round kick catches Hood, the cover, but just not enough body mass. Sprawled across the physical frame of Drew Hood as he kicks out at 2. And the frustration is clear, present, and evident on the face of Diego Hill. Diego's playbook is thick and runs deep. So many innovative offensive maneuvers, defensive counters, some of which we've never seen in the sport. And out of the fireman's carry, shades of Fit Finley. Diego Hill, nobody home, landing on his feet and rolling through. Hood was going for the chop block, and Diego cut off at the impasse with a right hook. Belly to back. Hood dumps Hill. The lateral press. Hands are clasped. 2 count. And Hill showing that heart. Still alive, though inert. certainly is. And this is only the second match. As Drew Hood, with that inverted Boston Crab, allows Drew Hood more room to adjust, to pivot. That inverted position has more versatility in the submission. Hill somehow rolling out of it. And a double stomp right to the midsection, to the sternum perhaps, of Drew Hood, who is crumbled in that far corner. The baseball slide. The drop kick in the corner between a rock and a hard place. Drew Hood in dire straits. Hill didn't get all of it, but did he get enough? The lateral press, the leg is hooked. Near fall, near fall. Exhaustion and fatigue starting to make its presence felt. Pain, anguish, etched on the face of the handsome devil. Well, you gotta know that Diego Hill, looking to live up to the dive bomb moniker, the MLW superstar and one of RVA Pro's finest, again, leaves that top rope. And now, Drew right to the eyes, a blatant rake of the eyes, right in front of our official. That was desperation. That was sick desperation. And what the hell is happening here? A mad dash towards that cloak. Drew Hood searching as the referee is with Diego checking on the eyes. What the heck? Drew Hood has wrapped a chain, I believe, around the fist, but the spinning back kick of Diego Hill shuts that down. Oh my God, that chain right to the back of the head of Diego Hill, the cover. And you hate to see such an incredible showing, such a competitive match, end in a questionable manner with derelict tactics out of the necessary evil, Drew Hood. This time, Diego Hill suffers the bitter taste of defeat thanks to a chain-laden fist to the back of his skull. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. More RVA Pro coming your way.